All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's December 15th, 2012. This is Reality Supreme Being, and this is a very, very, very important broadcast. I can't tell you how important it is because you would have to be patient enough to have viewed all of my videos over the last 3 years. I have been abused by the city of Los Angeles, and I've said it over and over again. But you know what? It's not just about me. In my emperorship of the United States since 1996, which was symbolic, it was supposed to be representing all the innocent children that were killed by the military, by your tax dollars, especially you, the people in Sandy Hook right now, who think that there's no connection between Sandy Hook and Superstorm Sandy, and that quantum physics and chaos physics is for nutty scientists, and that they don't have anything or a clue to figure out how entanglement works and how all of this could have been different if you people had listened to me. Remember, I'm the one who had the idea before the year 2000, running in different presidential elections and for mayor of Los Angeles, that I knew of a way that anyone could own as many guns as they wanted, but they wouldn't be able to do what they did in Aurora, Colorado. Remember my Aurora tapes? Go back and look at them. YouTube has changed signing on to YouTube. They won't do it with Reality Supreme Being anymore. They'll only let you log on if you know my email. So this is the New World Order. YouTube doesn't change things because they're making it better. They're changing things to obscure people like me from being able to tell you the truth. And even if you do listen, they know for a fact that there's so many people on YouTube that no one's going to make my YouTube go viral. So let me explain to you why it should be going viral right now. The news is full of reports. Obama with his crocodile tears saying that he's upset about that. Remember, I leveled 16 challenges at Obama and Romney to debate me on stage. Remember, I also said that I predicted Aurora shooting long before it happened, that I cryptically predicted it, and I had thousands of views on that. Now, let's back up. Look and study what I've said. The sequential order of the things I've said matter, because I am the person who knows how the universe works. He knows. I know how the sequential order of quantum physics and chaos physics works. It's plastered all over my application form for running for president. These people know how to manipulate and obscure people like me from ever getting known. I'm probably one of the most intelligent people on the planet. It's wrong to kill one another, because when you do that, you're killing people. Look at what you're doing. All my videos already said it. I have to go on another video to tell you people how wrong you people have been for decades, how the city of Los Angeles is still attacking me by causing me to make decisions that I never would have made if they'd left me alone to begin with. This is not about progress. This is about abuse. This is about civil rights abuse. And there are separations of civil rights. Only certain civil rights have statute of limitations. Civil rights like murder do not have statute of limitations. Remember, all of my past videos, I told you, if I'd gotten Obama and Romney on the stage, I would have rubbed their noses in the Aurora shooting, telling everybody in the United States, I'm the person, the inventor, who knows how you can have as many guns as you want, but you won't be able to walk into Sandy Hook, schools, auditoriums. You won't be able to walk into any place and shoot somebody. And it's not with cameras all over the place or technology or this or that. It's right in front of you, in front of your noses. Remember the movie Stargate? The whole movie starts off with them getting this guy who's a linguist who goes to, they hire him to break the code. As it turns out, the guy, the actor, the part he's playing, points out that the code for getting to Earth and back to Earth was in front of them the whole time. And that's exactly my point. The answers are in front of you the whole time, but none of you want to do anything about it. Both Obama and Romney, or their political managers didn't bother to answer me at all. 16 different challenges over 2 years. And none of them said, hey, we're not going to debate you because you're not important, you're not getting enough media. You mean I'm not buying enough media? Because that's what you people did. Romney, Obama, and all the other candidates that had money. So a four-man candidate can't run for president. Oh, no. And he can't run for even mayor of Los Angeles. Why? Because I tried it. My first videos in 2009 tell you all about it. They tell you my whole story. But you people don't want to listen, so guess what? It happened again. And I hope you drown in all of it, like a lot of you drowned in Superstorm Sandy, Aurora Borealis, Aurora, Colorado. Coincidences and words that you think don't mean anything. But only stupid people think that way, because I know I'm not stupid. As a matter of fact, I'm so intelligent, I'm beyond a lot of you people's comprehension. And that's not an ego trip. I'd be glad to teach all of you what I've learned, but it's going to cost you big time. And you know what? You're not going to want it. You want more children to die. If it's not by a gun, it'll be by a bomb. That giant letter I sent to Clinton in 1996, it said, if you take away all the guns, they'll just do it with knives. When you take away the knives, they'll just do it with rocks or bombs. They'll figure out some way. The point here is that you people have denied me my life, my path to follow, my chosen path to follow. You interfered in all of it. LAPD, the mayor's office, the city council, everybody here in LA, the nosy neighbors. You're the ones that are to blame for the kids that are dead in Sandy Hook. You're the ones that are getting your punishment back for paying taxes to support the Iraq War and the war against terrorism. It's not terrorism. You're approaching it the wrong way, from a psychological standpoint, from any other view you can possibly imagine. You'll never figure it out, because all the wrong people are pulling the strings on you. And you're so desperate to that gasoline in your car and to watch that stupid cell phone and be, you're really dumb, all of you. And when you get a smart guy like me, the government keeps their thumb on me. They've got that YouTube on top of me. They're boycotting me. They are obscuring me. They're making sure that no one ever hears from me on national television. Do I jump from subject to subject too fast for you? Well, there's a reason for that. It's not because I'm bipolar or anything like that. It's because I multitask faster than all of you put together. Is it possible for a man to be born, for the DNA to be shuffled in such a way that the person not only knows how to predict the future, but comes up with inventions like the spherical oil tanker that would have stopped all oil spills, or the two-story house that would have put a dent in all the droughts that are going on, or the fact that I have an invention that would make it impossible, 99% almost impossible, for a person to walk in and shoot a bunch of people. And you have the technology, it's right in your faces every day. But you know what, I'm not going to tell you what it is, because you're too stupid. And you deserve all the violence, because you're too dumb to take the media and tell them they're responsible too for the children that are dead in Sandy Hook and the people dead in the theater in Aurora, Colorado. It isn't the guns, it's the wrong people in charge. If Obama and Romney had answered even one of my first challenges to debate me, I would have rubbed their noses in the Aurora shooting, to the point of telling people that I'm the only one that knows how to stop this. The only one. And I'm not going to lift a finger to help you, because you took my cars, my boats, my motorhomes. You interfered in my life. You took my life and destroyed it. I'm now on a bicycle carrying my stuff around because you people destroyed it. You and Sandy Hook that paid the taxes to kill children indirectly in Afghanistan and Iraq and all your wars. Guess what? What comes around goes around. And Obama, you're a jerk, along with Romney and every other candidate. And so is the media that you have in your pocket, because it's the billions of dollars that are in your pocket that gave you the attention to let people hear your side of the story, but not mine. I have the invention. It's been around since 1996. I'm sure that's going to make the people in Sandy Hook feel really good that you have obscured me for that long to keep the people from knowing about this fantastic things that I'm capable of. Stopping all oil spills, stopping tornadoes. That's a winner. That's a big one. If you get a person who comes up to you and tells you, hey, I can halt tornadoes. It's like, how would you do it? I'm not going to tell you. What's in it for me? Are you going to give me any money? Do you give me billions of dollars to keep those tornadoes in Tornado Alley from destroying homes over and over again? Like I said, your psychology is all in the wrong place. And it will always be in the wrong place until you put people like me 100% in charge. Like an emperor, like a king. And I don't really want to be a king. I don't want to give you people nothing. I want out of here. And you're torturing me. You're making me die slowly. All my other videos tell you how I'm dying slowly. You don't care. So guess what? You're going to have crazy people do this over and over again. And whatever ideas you come up with, they won't be the right ones. Because they're too late. What does a person say when they lose their child? Sorry. Too little, too late. Is there a coincidence between Superstorm Sandy and Sandy Hook? No, it is not a coincidence. I know exactly why that coincidence has existed. And some of it has to do with psychology, some of it has to do with bullying. I was bullied in school, bullied when I left school, bullied when I went into society, and bullied all the way up to my life here. Oh, there were peaceful times in between, but not enough of them to matter. So you missed the most fantastic president you could have ever had. You missed probably the most fantastic emperor that you would have ever had if you'd chosen to do so. All of that would be gone, never have happened. But you can't give me my buses, my cars, my boats. You can't give me anything that has been taken from me that I worked so hard for 30 years. You can't return that to me. And if you can't return that to me, I can't return your children in Sandy Hook to you. But I will tell you this, if there is a God, and the whole country prayed to God to let Caesar die and bring those children back to life, I gladly accept. Because I won't have to live with people like you who are contradictory, selfish, hypocritical, and when a person like me comes up and says, I have the plan. I have the plan, and have had it for a long time. But you people chose to ignore me, so that's fine. I'll die slowly. I accept my death because you people did it to me. Remember, karma works in strange, mysterious ways. And when you feed a devil like a war against terrorism, kill innocent people, it will come back to you. In some way, in some fashion, it will come back to you. The wrong people are in charge, and until you people start listening to the right people, people like me, and not just listening, following listen carefully now, commands. Because that's what it's gotten to. Command. I command you from now on. But you're not going to listen to the commands. You're going to say, oh, Caesar's crazy, he's lost his wig, da-da-da-da-da. He has so much hate in him. Well, hell, people who walked in Columbine, they had hate in them. But I don't need to do anything like that. See, you're safe from me. You know why? Somebody's already doing it for me. The karma of the universe, the karma of what you people shovel out to yourselves will come back to you. And it's always going to come back to you, to your churches, to your people, every last living soul. I don't have to do anything. You know, I spent the better part of this morning trying to get to a computer where I could record something. Turns out that I have to be on a Vista computer. I can't be on the old Windows XP or anything like that because it won't let me on. That's how often you change things. You change things so much, you make it impossible for me to make a prediction and maybe to have averted Sandy Hook from happening. Is there a possibility I knew? I knew last week. Yes, I did. I knew. There was nothing I could do because no one listens to me. Remember? No one listens to me. So you fine. Continue on not listening to me and watch what happens the next time. Bye, jerks.